there. Today in my workshop I'm going to be refurnishing this thing, which is a footrest that I got at a farfouille or a rummage sale, and it's kind of cool. It can go up like this, and then it even has another setting that it can go up like this, so you can make it into any design you want. You can put your feet on it. And I got this for a friend of mine who likes to take naps and put her feet up, but she consistently breaks the ironing board where she puts her feet up on. So I thought this would be nice to give to her. And something I like about these kind of older pieces is that they're pretty easy to take apart and redo. You can pop these covers off pretty easily if you have the right tools. So I'm going to be doing that today and recovering it with some nice fabric. She's a real fan of beautiful linens, and I was going to do it in a nice white, but I'm worried that that's going to get dirty, so I thought I'd use these old pillowcases and make that maybe this lighter pillowcase. But I don't want her to feel bad about putting her feet on it and getting it dirty, but I wanted it to be pretty. So I don't know, still haven't decided on the covering of that. I might just go ahead with the white, and then we can change it out if it gets yucky, because she really does love beautiful, beautiful linens. So that's my project for today. Let's go disassembling. Well, that's quite annoying, but I need my staple puller from my classroom. Taking stuff off of bulletin boards for years and years and years, a staple puller is invaluable. But here we go. I got this piece for €1 at a Red Cross rummage sale being held in an abandoned tuberculosis sanatorium, which I hear from the villagers that as children they were not allowed to go anywhere near that town for fear of tuberculosis. I'm also told that people from all over France came there to recover from their illness because of the amazing air at altitude. Okay, it's always the demolition that takes the longest time. So that's kind of annoying, but that's the way it is. The dust coming off this thing is incredible. Let's see what we have underneath. I did not want to take off this hinge because it's just a pain in the butt. So I decided to, woo! Oof, that is nasty. I'm glad I took it off because it is filled, absolutely filled with dust. There you go. Maybe it was sitting in a grange or something. I'd like to replace this rubbery stuff, this foam, because often that disintegrates pretty badly. But for the sake of, I don't know, I might take it off because I want this to be a bit tighter. And right now it's all stretched out. You can see that. And I want to see what's underneath. I think it's horsehair underneath there. So this will come off in a big dusty mess. So I've got to take this off. I'm just going to cut it so I don't have to take off the hinge. That should come off pretty easy. Nasty. Ooh, I love to make things clean. But I'd also like to leave a little bit of the old, because when somebody else refinishes it, they'll find this old fabric, hunks of it stuck under there, and that's kind of cool. So that's nasty. That's going away. Eek. If I pull this off gingerly, I might be able to save it. Let's see what happens if I try to do that. But it's not that big of a deal because I can stuff it with other stuff. Like I bought this. Well, actually I didn't buy this. This is from a pillow that I ordered, and it came with extra stuffing, so I thought I'd use it, repurpose it for this. But this is, ooh, nasty. I might be able to take up just a couple sides of this and then retighten that. So that's kind of cool. That would be like, not really horsehair, but like some kind of hay, kind of jumbled around there. But this definitely, more staples. This definitely needs to come up just so that I can tighten it a little bit, but I got to take more staples out. So let me do that and come back and show you tightening that up. Okay, that's done. So you can see here we just have the burlap base. So I'm just gonna pull it tight in a few places and re-staple it. Try to hit the same place. This would be much easier with the pneumatic staple gun, but I don't feel like going up to the wood workshop to sort that out, so I'm just going to do it this way and hope I don't run out of staples. So just a few key places here, and everybody loves to use staple guns, but they hate to take the staples out when it's time, so I'm trying to not put too many in. Not that anybody would redo this thing again, but we'll see. You never know. Love an upcycle. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, nice and tight. Come on. I like to use tapestry tacks as well. I just find them, well, if it's on the outside, it's more aesthetic. But, you know, these staples. There we go. And maybe another couple just to keep it down. That's good. Good enough. Now that I like, it's tighter, so it'll lay nicer once we get, if I put some more foam and padding in there, it'll be really nice. This is nasty, but I think I'll leave it anyway. All right, next step, doing this. Maybe I'll use the smaller bag. I think this will be nice. What is that gonna do? Oh, I don't know. I'm taking a guess here. That's part of the fun of doing this stuff, is that you can just kind of feel your way through and hope for the best. See what happens. You can't mess it up. It's €1. And I haven't gone out and bought any supplies. So it's just stuff I had around the house. The old linens from when we bought the house, there were many, many of them. And just old stuff it's so satisfying to do that. Yay! Let's see what that looks like. I'm keeping that in there because I like the all authentic. Oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing. And I think it's just too nice of a piece to put that practical fabric on. So I'm going to go and find some nice linen to put on there. Yay! Very happy with this so far. Okay, so I went and got all the linens that I had upstairs in the armoire. These, they're just not that nice. I just don't want to use them. They're practical, but who needs practical? These are some really nice pillowcases with that would be super cute. Okay, I decided on this one because it's big enough to give me space to work. I can cut it. It's not going to interfere. But I do realize that I have to take off that original hinge so that I can get that fabric to pull down and lay tight. So I'm going to have to take these off, which I absolutely hate because they used flathead screws, and these are the absolute worst. My friend Jean says this is prehistoric, these kind of screws, and no one likes to put them in. Medieval, I think is what he said. Medieval. And as soon as I can take them out, I'm not putting them back in. I will put back in either some Torx or some Phillips head screws. But this is going to be so nice. I might even replace this ribbon with something pretty. But back at you when it's finished.
And here's the finished piece. You can see it goes in multiple different positions. I'm super happy with the way it turned out, and I'm sure she's gonna love it. If you have ideas for other videos, leave comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have questions, you can also leave those in the comments. See you next time.